Hi folks. I just passed my CISSP exam. I thought I'd put this video together to share some info on how I studied for the exam in the hope it may be of some use to you if you are considering going for the CISSP. This is just my method of approach, I am not saying it's the best or only way. Okay, I will cover the following topics. 1. Candidate background. 2. Study materials used. 3. Approach and effort required, and as a bonus, 4. Comments on exam. 1. Candidate background. I have a few years of sales experience with information security solutions but no operational IT experience, and it is many years since I did any formal study. And my motivation for studying is career change. I started studying on September 15th and took the exam December 7th, so around 3 months from start to finish. 2. Study materials used. I bought and used and recommend the following materials. 1. Thor Pedersen's CISSP course and his additional question packs, all from Udemy. 2. CISSP Handbook 9th edition. 3. CISSP Official Practice Tests 3rd edition. I also recommend the following YouTube channels which were very helpful. 1. Computer File. 2. Power Cert Animations. 3. Cert Bros. 4. Network Chuck. 3. Approach and effort required. I did 2 to 3 hours every day with no days off. This was a struggle at first but got easier as time went on. I also scheduled my exam early into the study, and I think that fact really helped to keep my motivation up. I worked through all of the Thor lectures and lecture end questions. With no operational background, there was quite a lot I had to memorize, like port numbers, NIST steps, RAID levels, OSI model, etc., as they were all new. After the 8 domain lectures, I did all of the Thor easy to mid question packs and averaged 80 to 85%. Then I worked through the CISSP handbook chapter by chapter and did all chapter end multiple choice questions but ignored the written question sections. Then I did the Thor hard question packs and averaged 53 to 55% on them. Then I worked through the official practice test questions book. I did 10 questions from each domain at a time so that it was a mini exam of 80 questions. Each time after, I went back to the CISSP handbook to rework areas that I got wrong or felt weak in. I saw my percent correct move up over the course of this to 70 to 80% in each domain. After completing that, I did the 4 practice exams included in the book and got consistent results around 82 to 85%. All in all, by the time of the exam I had completed a bit over 3,000 questions of all types with fairly rigorous follow-up on the areas I got wrong to understand why and try to fix my gap in knowledge. I also had lots of notes which I boiled down to 2 sides of A4 key items by exam day. Okay then. Bonus part 4 exam comments. The exam is maximum of 240 minutes and minimum of 125 questions. My exam finished at 125 questions and I had 90 minutes left on the clock. There are 3 things about the exam that I would comment on. 1. Having done all 1250 of the official practice questions, I was still surprised by the types of questions and the sorts of answers thereafter. You really have to think through the answer, especially when you are being asked for the best answer when a number of the options are feasible. 2. Exam topics. There were areas that got many more questions than I expected and other areas that surprised me by their absence. The exam is adaptive to each candidate and I won't say what the topics were on mine, but again, it didn't feel like the 4 official test exams. And 3. Pacing yourself and fatigue. I needed to keep reminding myself to take my time with each question and keep calm to get to an answer, especially when question wording could be fairly oblique and there is not an obvious answer jumping out from the options. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up.